YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Will, back in the building with another video. Welcome back to my channel. So yo, today we are checking out a new LED tube light. This is called the Suncrafter TL30, which is a small but powerful LED tube light. What makes this special is the dual lamp design, which basically gives you a traditional LED tube light, but also kind of like a flashlight beam that can be adjusted. Some of the key features here is going to be the RGB WW, which gives you dedicated LEDs for performing certain colors. You have dedicated warm and cool white LEDs. The tube light has a magnetic design, it's app control, and you have dual USB-C power supplies. This light is perfect for creativity and applications such as content creation, photography, and creative projects. It could even be useful for streaming and gaming setups. I've never heard of Suncrafter before. This is my first time checking out their products. After some research, they do provide lighting essentials for creatives like lighting modifiers such as continuous lighting, soft boxes, panel lighting, and LED tube lights. This tube light hits a little different. What drew me into this product is it has a bunch of different features that other LED tube lights don't have. Suncrafter actually has reasonable pricing compared to others out there on the market with similar CRI ratings. Speaking of price, the TL30 will set you back about $100 at the time of recording this video. And shameless plug, if you use my link down below, I can save you some extra money. So check that link out if you're interested in picking one of these up. Now, Suncrafter did send this out to me for review, but like all videos on my channel, everything in this video is my opinion and what I think about the product. Simply going to be unboxing. We're going to go through the pros, cons. But before we dive in, if this is your first time here or if you're a continual viewer and you're not subscribed, come on, what you doing with your life? My goal with my channel is to be a resource to you guys by providing you budget options when it comes to content creation, budget tech, and filmmaking gear. So if that's something you're into, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that way you can check out future videos just like this one. All right, so if you're ready, let's go ahead, jump into the box, and let's see everything that this thing has to offer. Let's go. So first thing you got right here is going to be this protective kind of handheld case for this guy. Next, you have your certificate, your warranty. Then you have your manual right here, which basically lets you know everything you need to know about this. Next thing is going to be your charging cable, and it uses a USB-C to C. And one good thing is this cable is actually pretty long. Next thing is going to be the mounting bracket. And on the back of here, it uses a 1/4 thread. This also has magnets. Next, you have your small lanyard right here, and it does have a 1/4 screw, so you can attach this to the tube light and use the lanyard. And then lastly is going to be your LED tube light. The first thing that I really love about this product is going to be like the design. Like, you see how it's kind of spaceship, out of this world, alien. Even like the color scheme with the green, and this is like textured right here. It feels super awesome. You have a USB-C for charging, and then you also have the 1/4 thread for mounting purposes, but you also have an additional USB-C right here, which makes it easy to keep this charged if you're mounting it like this or like this. And this light is also app control, so we'll jump into that in just a moment. This is the vibe it's giving right now. I'm at 11% right now. Right here you have a button, and if you press it, now the light comes on this side in a beam. This kind of gives you more control over like what you're lighting. This can be adjusted up or down, and this will basically make the light either bigger or smaller. And then if I switch it, press a button, and now it goes to the actual tube light itself. So I really think that this feature alone is like super cool. You got your magnets right here, and love that this can be twisted around. So if you had this magnetized to something and you wanted to adjust the beam of light, you can do so by simply twisting these knobs right here. You got your LCD, and then you got 4 buttons, spin wheel, and then like an enter. I love that this has a easy on and off switch instead of how some lights you have to like press and hold. Here you have like 3 modes. CCT, this is your whites, so you can adjust color temperature like that, and you pretty much use the green to select in to engage. And then this is like brightness. If I want to go to HSI, this is going to be your color modes. Same scenario where I can twist around, adjust hue. Then I can go to saturation, adjust that, and then I got the brightness option right here. Outside of that, you have the effect modes here. So I could toggle through the different effects that this guy has. And then lastly, you have your settings where you can change the language and Bluetooth reset. You don't have all of the modes here. Some modes you do have to go inside of the app. For the most part, you can use this with just the back of the device. And then this button here controls the flashlight option and the actual LED wand. They actually have a QR code right here. So it's called the Lumen Plus app. And we're gonna go ahead and download this real quick. And then of course, you know, you have to register. So you just sign up and create an account. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Let's see if this, see how easy this is. Oh, as you see, it already found it right here. Update the firmware. And this uses Bluetooth to connect. So we are now connected inside of the app. A project is actually like a group. You can add lights to this group so that you have them obviously working like simultaneously. If I select on this wheel right here, I can change the name of this device. You select on this arrow to go actually inside of the app. I can simply toggle to go from the spotlight, flashlight option to the actual light bar, or I could go and use the fader right here. You have options for a color picker. You have the CCT mode, so I can simply toggle to 3200, 4300, 5600, and I could also adjust up as well. I do love that this has a color shifter. So with some lights over time with LEDs, they may kind of like burn out and start to lose its accuracy. And here you can actually adjust the like tone of the green or magenta, which could basically get you closer to, let's say, 5600 Kelvin. You have a light source library, so some quick functions, tungsten, studio lamps, daylight white. If we go over, this is the HSI mode, and you can see the color wheel right here, and I could, you know, go ham and move my fingers all around this color wheel to choose any color that my heart desires. There are primary colors right here as well for you to automatically jump to, and if you wanted to dial in the color even more without the color wheel, you can use this color picker, and you could adjust the saturation. So if I wanted this super blue or like a not super blue, I got that option right there. Let's go over to the RGB mode, and this does the same thing as the HSI, but it uses the RGBW. Then you have the XY mode. This is like more advanced feature if you are like a filmmaker. This is the gel mode right here, and this is like the lead gamut of colors. Yeah, you have like so many options in here to affect the colors of the light. This is the effect mode. This is the lightning scene. So I could adjust the brightness of the lightning effect, or I can actually select on the theme itself, and I could control how I want this to interact. So I can even make this lightning go to a RGB color. So if I wanted this effect with like this blue color, I could do that as well. Also, I can adjust the speed of the flashes here. So they have all of the fun stuff, paparazzi, fireworks. You have your strobe, so if you wanted to be like in a club, you could set this up. If you was using this light to be like you in a you know, that type of thing. And then this is the music visualizer. You use this to play music and have the lights beat to the music. They do work on this top light right here, so you do have that. If you want to use the flashlight, I like calling this like the flashlight thing, you could also use the effects, music effects, and so on. That is pretty much the app. It is very easy to understand, very straightforward. We're now going to show you some examples of using this in like a streaming gaming setup. And then I'm going to wrap the video up and then let you guys know everything that I have discovered with the TL30. All right, let's go. All right, so here are some examples of me setting this up, using it for like a gaming scenario or streaming. This is me using it as a key light. It gives my face a pop of light, has diffusion as well for like a soft glow. This is me using it as a background accent light. I can light this on a surface or something, or I could just use this to add color to my background. I could actually use this as a hair light, and since it's super directional and I can control the beam of light, I have multiple possibilities of how I want this to actually light something or light myself. With the adjustable focus and angle control highlights precision. App control is super dope because I can adjust colors in stream for that added effect. Now this light is great for mobile or impromptu streams. No cables required until it's time to charge. I'm not gonna lie guys, I really love this light. From its small compact design, from the artwork right here on the back, the power of this light, you have app control. My favorite feature here is this flashlight mode. What really benefits this is like you have so much creative control, like spotlighting certain spots. Who thought about like, hey, what if we added a flashlight on the front of a tube light? Let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons of this light. So my first pro here is this thing is very compact, it's super powerful, and it's very versatile. When it comes to mounting options, you have pretty much endless possibilities. My last pro here to mention is the dual USB-C charging options. So I love that, like pretty much no matter how you have this mounted, you have access to the USB-C port so you can charge while using. So for cons or things to consider, the first thing is going to be the 90-minute battery life. But again, going back to the dual USB-C charging ports, you have options to keep this guy charged, and you're probably not going to use this on 100%. So that 90 minutes could be, you know, almost doubled or tripled. A con or thing to mention is that you can't use both lights at the same time. You have to either toggle between the two. So that was just something I feel like somebody may would want to know, and the answer is no. You have to choose either the spotlight or the actual tube light. Overall, the TL30 is a smart creative lighting wand. Fantastic for content creators, photographers, or videographers needing flexible color lighting on the go. Have you tried the TL30 or thinking about picking one up? Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you want to pick one up, I got you with a link down below, which also includes a discount code so you can save you some money. It also gives me a small commission, so that's a great way to support my channel. With all that being said guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to leave your boy a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'ma holla at y'all next week in my next video. Deuces.